Is that the same Nollywood that you're talking about?
Big Brother Naija Shine Your Eyes edition. Make I show you how they take shine my eye anytime what I did for YouTube. And like this one eye. Zuzu Lakazu. Hello. Ichok. I'm talking about our dear brother here, Bomalistic Tega. Let's face the facts. Okay, in case for those of you who don't know or who don't watch Big Brother Nigeria, there is this young man called Boma who is part of the Big Brother Nigeria. But let me tell you something about Big Brother Nigeria that some of you may not really understand. Okay, and I will say this countless times. I work on social media, so I understand these things. So let me teach you. Some of you that are just consumers who don't understand how the producers work, it's going to help you a whole lot so that you watch content and enjoy content intentionally. Okay, Big Brother is a very amazing show. It's putting money in people's pocket. I would just say emphatically, this is an economic booster. In fact, it's also helping some of you, your emotional issues, and also giving you guys a reason to be on social media and to stop worrying about what is happening in Nigeria. Even though we have real situations of real banditry and all of that happening, soldiers where they fulfill, they fight with those militants them or with those Boko Haram. They no sabi waiting Big Brother Naija. So as you know, they live, so always pray for the Nigerian military, whether they are compromised or not, but it's real human beings. People's sons and daughters are right there in the field fighting for our nation. I'm not saying you should not enjoy your TVO and they're doing their job, yes of course, but please remember them in your prayers. Talking about Big Brother Nigeria, I've been watching this show for God knows how long, since it was Big Brother Africa. People have got into the house. A married man got into the house this year and came out without any scandal. Anyway, no wonder he went out earlier, because content was not coming from him. Note, those who leave or who are evicted from a Big Brother house are either number one, because of fans engagement, number two, if they don't really give content. You have to bring so much attention to yourself that people are talking about you in a way. Now that attention members of the house fight for so badly always could be negative or positive. White Money had when he came in, just like when 𝐵𝗂𝐿 came in last time. 𝐵𝗂𝐿 had a very bad vibe in the sense, not like he had a bad vibe, but social media was talking about the way he looked like a skeleton, the way his head is bigger than his body, all those kind of things. But he came out and won. White Money is an Igbo man. He's very, very strategic. If you even look at this picture right now, this picture was taken just before he got into the house. Certain things were planned. His team are very, very smart. The White Money you see right there, I will tell you categorically, he is very, very analytical. He knows things before they happen. As he's there, he can even tell when the camera is watching him. He knows. I will not lie to you, because I psychoanalyze people based on the way they talk. Boma himself, who is the main subject of this video right now, had an affair with a married woman called Tega, who was in the house. Tega herself is very interesting, I would say. But looking at their relationship in the house, what I find really interesting is that Tega herself came out, and the first thing she said was that they were trying to play a script. It was a script along. Boma came out and was apologetic about the whole thing, that he's sorry, blah blah blah, that certain things just, you know, whatever he had with Tega, if Tega had not allowed it to happen, it's not gonna happen. But him knowing fully well that she is married and still going along with that, does Boma himself has a longing or a special taste in married women? People have said that he maybe in reality bangs married women. Do I know that? I don't know. That is what people are saying. A lot of things happen in Big Brother Nigeria house. What you see on social media most of the times are those who watch the normal. Just like right now, soon I'm going to be starting a membership part of this channel, whereby not everyone watches some kind of content that I put normally. So that one, you have to join in the channel and maybe pay a monthly fee or something, just something small, to watch some exclusive content, even though I'll still be making normal content for the platform. You have the show marks and the normal one. Show marks, they show them a lot of different things. I think it was in Big Brother VIP that time. So I think in show marks, they show a lot more than what you see on the normal Big Brother. So of course, from the recent clips that just came out on Instagram, they have done things more than. So when I was holding the tissue then, he's known, I call him the tissue man, because he was always saying, you know, taking the tissue to clean that area after, you know what I mean. Me here, I'm very, very plain. But what I wanted to understand right here, considering his person and Tega, is that I appreciate the fact that Tega's husband came out when everyone was talking about Tega, that based on the scenario or something, that the reason why Tega might be doing that is because he had broken their marital vow by cheating on her in their matrimonial home. So these are people that are alike together. So was Tega herself having extramarital affairs even while she was in a relationship before entering the house? We don't know. And pictures were already circulating online of her not being with her ring after she came out of the house. What does that show you? I don't know, maybe she forgot to wear her ring at that time. But of course, a clip have just come out of her and her husband reuniting, and Boma himself has been apologetic about the whole thing. But the whole idea I want you to really understand right now is that attention is the key. The person that is with the camera or that controls the camera room in Big Brother Nigeria defines the conversations you have on social media. They can decide to put their camera on Angel today, White Money at this time, Saga at this time, Saskia at this time. Everything is very intentional. Why? Because they want to keep you watching. Whatever I do on these videos, use my green screen, bring in the pictures as I talk, is as much as possible try to keep your attention, because a lot of people have low attention span. It is normal with some people, so you have to be engaging enough, interesting enough to keep people's attention. Big Brother is being sponsored by amazing, wonderful young people, Patricia, BBnaija, and other people that come to sponsor the program. So they need value for their money. I'm telling you, real business. So the value for their money they get is, as long as eyes are on Big Brother, eyes are on Patricia, eyes are on BBnaija, eyes are on all of these brands that sponsor Big Brother Nigeria. Are you beginning to understand how these things work? So of course they will show you some explicit kind of content, some interesting kind of content, some sagas like this. Why? Because they want you to be talking about it. If anyone never knew about it or something, all of these things, who will be talking about Big Brother Nigeria? Is there any reality show that is bigger than Big Brother Nigeria in Nigeria right now? I think there is none. Other countries have tried to replicate this whole Big Brother thing, but they have not been able to do it as good as that of Nigeria is. I mean, the African countries. So understanding this particular fact, you will see that all of this is business, but it is your own decision to behave however you want in the house. Why? Because your eyes is on the money. For the love of money, what happened? You understand? So it's either you go into the house and be yourself, or you go into the house and be a different version of yourself, so far as you are keeping the people engaged on your person. But even if you pretend, you can't pretend for so long in the house. White Money is beginning right now to have some touching body with Queen. I don't know if you understand. But looking at these two people, Boma and Tega, it's good that Tega has gone back to her husband. Boma can continue with his life, but what image has he built around his brand as Boma, an actor, this and that? But people love to see this face on their screen without remembering the fact that he was someone that had a relationship with someone's wife. Tega, will someone be happy to see her in Nollywood? She says she wants to join Nollywood. In fact, she's ready for Nollywood. And the Oga Patapata of Nollywood, or the leader of Nollywood, whatever, came out and said that Nollywood is not for evictees. I remember our friend from Apostle Johnson Suleiman's saga. This is what she had to say about Nollywood and her reaction to the fact of what the Nollywood coordinator himself, or the leader of Nollywood, said with regards to Tega saying that she wants to join Nollywood. Now,
did you say Nollywood is not a dumping ground? Oh my God. The same Nollywood where a girl drives in a big car and boom, everybody starts to hand her the lead roles. Is it? The same Nollywood where most producers demand for sex in exchange for movie roles. The same Nollywood where they demand for money, registration fees, phones, gadgets. The same Nollywood that has lost professionalism because of Osa, long truth, where producers and directors, especially in the Southeast, have reduced professionalism, talent, skills to nothing. Is that the same Nollywood that you're talking about? The same Nollywood where any politician who wants to start a campaign, or politician who wants to start their lies, recruits from Nollywood. They just need to pick one or two celebrities, known faces, and they start their campaigns. Celebrities in Nollywood who don't scrutinize or ask politicians questions. The same Nollywood where a person wants to start a church, all he needs to do is get one or two Nollywood faces and hand them peanuts. Is that the same place where you say is not a dumping ground? The same place where young people, young men and women, don't stand a chance because they don't own cars, they don't know anyone. No, barely or no auditions. It's always favoritism, who you know and who knows you. This is the same Nollywood that you say is not a dumping ground. There's so many reasons why I put to you, sir, that Nollywood has become not just a dumping ground, but a shithole. And if we must meet up with our counterparts, I'm talking about the music industry, then we need to really say the truth. We need to really get the bad eggs, expose them, tell them the truth to their faces, and allow talent, professionalism, credibility, efficiency to rule. Then and only then will my child and your child have a place in this Nollywood.
Madam Biko, why did you, I beg, is this the new Christianity? I don't understand. Why did you shave your head like this now? But you fine, no, but I don't say as you shave your head. So people are saying that the reason why she's coming out right now and being vocal like that about Nollywood, because if you read the description section of this particular video she posted in reaction to that, talking about Nollywood and what is happening with regards to how, of course, what she said is really true. I will not lie to you. That is the fact of what happens on ground. But right now, I don't think with the scandal that's around her and all that, I don't think she might be getting that much of jobs as an actress. So right now, she going back to her solitude and living this Christian life, shaving her hair, blah blah blah, and trying to be more religious or more Christianized or something. It's really amazing, and now she's really vocal about a couple of things. So what do you think also as we look at this? Because at this point, I would just say that a lot is going on right now on social media, and I just don't know which of them to ignore and which of them not to ignore or something. Okay, but yes, still I would just say that if you watch Big Brother Nigeria, watch it intentionally, watch it with sense, in the sense that there are things you can learn from it, that some people's life you can learn from, that conversations they have that you can learn from. For me, I've learned a lot from the person of White Money based on his personality. Even knowing that someone hates you so much, you still cook for them, give them food, make their hair, and still, as in how to kill your enemies with kindness. That is one thing I've learned from him as a person. You could learn whatever. A lot of people will love Angel so much because they like the way she's just so real, kiss everybody in the house, dance with only pants, all those kind of things. Everybody know what they like. But the thing is that do you know the portion of the Bible that says that you have to leave this world for you to avoid certain things in this world? I've forgotten that scripture, but I remember. You understand? If you're watching television, it's only when you see that thing that you're not supposed to see. Oh no, I don't want to see this thing. You're being intentional about that thing, okay? But you decide what to see and what not to see. I would just say, for those of you that are very Christocentric, if there's a word like that, don't watch Big Brother Nigeria at all. Don't watch that program at all. It is very satanic for you. But for those of you who are open-minded people, fix your eyes and then decide what you learn from or what you remove from learning anything from. Am I even speaking good English?